About game time. Bring the pain time.
Woo! I think it's time to do some laundry. That outfit smells foul.
You good, MP?
Get ready to light it up tonight.
We want your time in the arena to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you're having an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, then please text the word Pelican along with your issue and seat location to 5555.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave?
Welcome to the NBA here on 2K Sports, a special Martin Luther King, and we are honored, truly honored to be here on Martin Luther King Day, a special day, Greg, on the NBA calendar.
It is traditionally the games in Memphis and Atlanta, a chance to reflect and celebrate Dr. King. It's one of the best days of the season by far.
And putting his opponents on notice, MP recently talked about winning his individual matchups, but not at the expense of the team. Some high-level goals indeed, guys.
Well, this is the scary thing. When you make it about yourself, sometimes that causes you to try to make plays that aren't within the flow of the game. We've already seen some of that. I know MP is trying to move the needle for his team. Maybe they just need a little time to get used to this new normal.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, wing pair will be Sexton and Markkanen. The pairing up front, it'll be Collins and Kessler. And it's Dub in at the 1. Time now to head over to David Aldridge for some information about MP.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, as you know, Embiid will be in a big-time battle down low tonight. They told me pregame, I know I have to perform tonight. We match up pretty well, but I'm ready to bring a little something extra. This should be a fun one watching them compete. Guys?
Oh, when he says that, bringing something extra, I am there. We'll be monitoring that closely. Dub's gotten 2 of his 3 shots to go tonight. We played just over a minute here in the first, and the layup is good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Williamson looking it over. Banked in off the glass.
The basketball mind Williamson has is special. Just knows how to break the D down in that pick and roll.
You know, Greg, it's been great to see the Pelicans get to the next level these past few seasons, hasn't it?
It has, and they've become one of the deeper teams in the NBA over that time. It's not just about one guy. There's talent up and down that roster. And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Collins passes to Dub. Alvarado with the steal. Here's Williamson. Kessler with the rebound.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint. You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. And there's the foul. It'll go on Dub. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And here is Williamson. Boy, he was something else against Utah. And timeout called by Willie Green. He wants to talk to his guys. Now let's take a look at the top rookies in the league. Our rankings here for the race for Rookie of the Year. Distinction every young player would love to have. He's got some work to do in order to get into that conversation, I think, but there are plenty of games left for him to make his mark.
And it's been quite a rookie season for this group. Amazing how well they've adapted to the professional game.
Boy, it really is. There have been very few growing pains for this group, and it's no small sample size we've seen. They've been at it for months. These are bona fide NBA players now.
Utah trailing here. Here's Markkanen on the mark with the 15-footer.
Boy, Markkanen looking really confident in the mid-range. We're accustomed to seeing him want the three-point shot, but take what the defense gives you.
Here's Williamson for the three. And the Pelicans miss again. And so Markkanen will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Defeated by the Pelicans in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
And you could say they probably were in control for 3 quarters of that game, but in that 4th quarter, man, they just fell apart.
Now here's McCollum. He definitely had a good game in their win against the Jazz. Count that one.
And with that great handle and high basketball IQ, McCollum remains a lethal pick-and-roll option.
Williamson with the block. Pass to McCollum. 6 to shoot. 14 feet away. Utah with the rebound. Kessler's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Sexton for 3. Nailed from three-point land.
Colin Sexton has proven to be a very capable three-point shooter. Boy, you better be there to contest.
McCollum with the ball. And you know the points will always be there for him. He's averaging just a shade under 20 points a game right now. Again, McCollum missing. Utah leading with a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
A little bit ago, Willie Green and I were able to chat. Now, I asked Coach about the defensive game plan tonight, and he said preventing easy buckets around the rim, and that starts with John Collins. He's a great interior scorer, especially when he gets ahead of steam, so we have to limit those opportunities. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, David. The Pelicans have gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. Markkanen with the block.
That's just great work on the defensive end by Lauri Markkanen. You can see his length come into play.
And finished off by Collins.
Just tremendous recognition from Collins there. Sees an opportunity to be a target at the rim, and his teammate puts it on time.
Here's Alvarado. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. And timeout called by Willie Green. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Herbert Jones is checked in for New Orleans. Williamson outside. Shot from 16. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. 6 points for C.J. McCollum.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
And it's important Sexton makes those. The more he hits from outside, the more the floor will open up.
Greg Collins Sexton, still so young. He entered the league when he was just 19.
Yeah, drafted back in 2018. Sexton has a few years left in his 20s, so you expect him to continue to expand his game and improve on both ends.
And let's now go to Shams Charania. He's standing by with breaking news out of the Eastern Conference. Shams.
Thanks, Kevin. Time is of the essence leading up to the NBA trade deadline, but Miami's front office has been busy. They've acquired one of the more mobile and athletic centers in the league. Clint Capella knows his role: defend, run the floor, finish, and rebound at a high level. He might never be a star in this league, but he can star in his role, and that certainly has quite a bit of value.
Thank you, Shams. Great to hear from you as always. McCollum, no good.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Dub, no good. Pelicans trail by 3. New Orleans moving the ball around. Here's McCollum. Here he goes. And McCollum throws it down hard.
Nice play by McCollum. So crafty with the ball in his hands.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. And Dub gets it to go.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And a wide open look for McCollum. Kessler with the rebound. Kessler's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Outside, Markkanen. 3 off the mark. New Orleans is gone. 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Here's Williamson. He's a guy we see deliver on a nightly basis, averaging about 24.5 points a game. Greg, one of the best assets of Zion Williamson is his versatility.
And the combination of power and
Substitution on the court.
Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Sexton finds Markkanen. There's the screen. Here's Sensabaugh. Another miss by Utah.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
So on the floor for Utah. Wing pair will be Sexton and Markkanen. Then there's Walker Kessler. And it's Dub. And it's Sensabaugh in at the power forward position. Cullen passes to Olynyk. Here's Alvarado. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for New Orleans.
they're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
The other thing, I cannot be more impressed by the defense they've shown tonight. Their willingness to close on shooters, blocking shots, playing with great effort.
That's it, and the Pelican lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Dub.
Well, that's an example of using both vision and playmaking ability to find the open teammate. Sexton is a quality floor general.
Astro Olynyk with the shot, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Olynyk's got his first basket.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
And I think, obviously, we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
Pulls from the top of the key, and the shot goes in.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
McCollum, no good.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
Kessler passes to Dub. Tries a three. Nisi grabs the rebound. Nisi's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Jones for 3. Kessler with the rebound. Jazz trail by 7. And Sexton has it in the corner. And the 3 ball is good. Sexton's got 11.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Picked him clean. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Jazz.
They're controlling the pace of this game, pushing the ball up court and getting good looks in early offense.
Yeah, they also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
Zion Williamson's checked in for the Pelicans. Trey Murphy comes in for Jones. And it's sent back by Kessler. Sexton the pass to Dub. Launches it. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Pelicans lead by 3. McCollum outside. Pass to DC. Williamson outside. Shot clock at 5. Alvarado. And again, New Orleans has no luck. And it's Utah's ball. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Doris, when you think of the Utah Jazz, where do they fit in a very competitive Western Conference?
Well, think about it, Kev. The Gobert and Mitchell era was successful, but they couldn't get to the ultimate prize. So then you trade those 2 players away, you get a load of picks. This is the direction you've chosen, but now it's going to take some time and some patience.
And finished off by Williamson.
Well, what a dunk artist this guy is. Whenever Williamson takes flight, you're just expecting to see something special.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin, Dub in that last game against New Orleans lit up the floor. He scored 31 points, and he was dominant at the offensive end with a high field goal percentage as well. Those were ridiculous numbers he put up. See what he has in store for an encore. Can't wait to see. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. It's going to be interesting to see how he follows up that performance.
Yeah, he was the driving force behind that victory, but each night comes with different challenges.
What you love about this guy, though, is even when the defense adjusts to what he's doing, he'll make an adjustment right back. He is always ready with a counter.
Picked by Markkanen. From past the arc. And the Jazz, another 3.
That's his second bucket from range this quarter after hitting none in the first.
New Orleans has gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark. Shooting the 3 ball well. And it's sent back by Kessler.
This guy is a constant threat on the defensive end. Send it back, Walker.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Pelicans shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. New Orleans making a switch here. Jones is checked in, and Utah with a change here too. Collins checked in for Walker Kessler.
Well, a little shaky from the line, and instead of putting them in front, he's only able to tie it up.
Now Alvarado. 6 points for him. Outside, Jones. A 3-pointer is right on target. Jones has got 9 points.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on him.
And the replay. Colin Sexton, you can tell he's feeling it tonight. And, guys, has been the driving force for the Utah Jazz. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And we'll be right back after this.
Hello, everybody. We all like close games, and tonight's matchup with the New Orleans Pelicans does not disappoint.
Facing good shooters, you have to extend your defense early in the clock. Let those guys drain a few and get into rhythm. You're toast.
Moving on to our next topic, All-Star voting. A peek at the latest returns.
At times in the past, we've teased the fans for how they voted. But
thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the 3rd quarter.
Welcome back to the 2K Sports broadcast of the NBA, celebrating Martin Luther King Day. You know, C.J. McCollum has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on them from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, he's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
Well, with his attacking style, Williamson spends a lot of time at the foul line.
This is his third trip to the free throw line in the game. Rule adjustments, Doris, regarding the rip-through move. Do you think those have been effective?
Kevin, I certainly think we've taken a step in the right direction. We have got to give the defense more of a chance at this point, and the idea that you don't get shots on the rip-through is important.
So on the floor for Utah. The pairing up front, it'll be Collins and Kessler. Wing pair will be Sexton and Markkanen. And it's Dub in at the 1 spot. Pass to Dub, looking to get it going. Pelicans pull it in. Alvarado's got 4 rebounds in this game. There's the steal. Here's Dub. He's defended by Alvarado. And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for the Pelicans. They trail by 3.
And every year, Williamson seems to take another leap as a distributor. Great pass on that one.
Dub, no good.
All right, time now to pick it up. You're 1 for 4, and you certainly don't want to give your opponent momentum.
McCollum outside. To the left side wing. Alvarado. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Shot clock at 6. That gives them the lead. Jazz have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. There's a screen by Collins. Another miss by Utah.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Hey, DB, what do you make of Colin Sexton's nickname, Young Bull?
Kevin, I think it's a very apt moniker because this guy is relentless. He attacks you with his defense. He's going to come at you with a ton of youthful energy, and he will not back down.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Sexton against Williamson. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Walker Kessler. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Just 5 to shoot. McCollum, no good. Utah's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Dub. Alvarado grabs the board. Alvarado's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And he lays it straight in. Alvarado's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
Kessler passes to Dub. Sexton on the wing. He's guarded by McCollum. On deep. Kicks it out to Collins. Here's Kessler. And Kessler throws it down.
You simply have got to box out Walker Kessler. This guy gets a lot of his offense from second chance opportunities.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Off target from 3-point range.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
For the lead, Dub the pass to Kessler. Outside, Sexton. Jacks up a 3. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team, productive and efficient.
Got a piece of it. Here's Dub driving in, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Utah Jazz.
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leaving the defense to scramble.
I think it's also important we mention the number of assists this group has tallied. Their offense continues to just hum along right now.
Stolen by Markkanen. Outside for Sexton, to the paint. Dub the pass to Markkanen. Here's Dub. Driving inside. Pass to Sexton. Just 5 on the clock. There's the triple. Knocks it loose.
He's done a dynamite job rebounding the basketball and no issues fighting it out against the big guys down low.
Williamson outside. Pass to Alvarado. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Williamson's got 6 assists in the game.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
And Dub gets it to go.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
Alvarado with it. He's got 14. Williamson outside. Kicks it out to McCollum. Williamson, the pass to Alvarado. Out of hand on it. Fast break. Here come the Jazz. Pass to Dub. And again, it's Utah.
Well, the awareness of John Collins to understand my teammate's open, let me find him.
And so it's Willie Green here calling timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Let's check in with... Herbert Jones is out there with Kelly Olynyk. Then there's Trey Murphy. Then it's Jose Alvarado. And it's Messi in at the center, filling out the middle. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Markkanen a screen on Olynyk. Here's Sensabaugh. And it's blocked.
How about the swat by Olynyk? Nice defensive play.
4 on the clock. Dub the pass to Markkanen. Over Jones. And there's the bucket from Markkanen. Markkanen's got the lead up to 9 now for the Jazz.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
To the middle. Pass to Kessler. Here's Dub. Nice ball movement by Utah. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Was shot by Sexton, no good. We played just over 1 minute here in the 4th quarter. Here's Messi. And it's Alvarado in the corner. Right wing, the tray. It's hauled in by Sensabaugh. Sensabaugh's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Dub, no good.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. To the inside. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Sexton for 3. Field goal number 9. He's 9 of 12 with that basket.
Yeah, in the first half, he was unstoppable from deep. Now, 2 more since the break.
Alvarado finds Jones. Inside, here's Messi. Outside, Jones. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Jazz leading by 10. Markkanen passes to Dub. Here's Sensabaugh. Olynyk is covering. Pass to Sensabaugh. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Olynyk. The first one falls. You know, when you talk about this Jazz team, Doris, you have to mention head coach Will Hardy.
You certainly do, Kevin, because remember, he came from the Boston Celtics organization. He also had a history in San Antonio. He is known as an excellent tactician. He does an incredible job scouting. Utah always one of the best prepared teams in the league.
Pass to Alvarado. Here's Messi. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And now a look at the upcoming schedule for the Utah Jazz. On Wednesday, they're off to Oklahoma City to face off with the Thunder. Then on Thursday, they'll take on Chris Middleton and the Washington Wizards.
And for the matchup with the Grizzlies, it's going to be an all-out battle. And you just hope they are rested and able to execute their game plan, as it's going to be a tremendous challenge.
That free throw good from Dub.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
Now Alvarado. This one for 3. Jones tips it back in.
Well, offensively, this guy has been cooking. They're definitely not losing because of him.
Pass to Dub. Outside, Sexton. And he's good on the 3 ball. Sexton's got a couple of 3-pointers now in the 4th for the Jazz. Pelicans trail by 14. Alvarado with it. Here's Messi. He's covered by Kessler. Jones against Markkanen. From about 16, again, the Pelicans score.
Working against size, he's just crafty enough to carve out some wiggle room.
I'll tell you, the analytics crew may not like the mid-range, but sometimes you just got to put it in the basket.
Alvarado with it. Guarded now by Sexton. Powered down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Ball's knocked loose. Alvarado with the steal. Down low. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Markkanen passes to Dub. Sexton on the wing. Here's Collins, and finished off by Collins.
Yeah, John Collins, tremendous body control because the contact was there. He just doesn't allow it to bother him.
Pass to Messi. Here's Jones. Shoots over Markkanen. Jones, no luck.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Right side, Sexton. A 3 ball, and there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Yeah, this is not about charity, folks. That's his 4th giveaway already. He's letting his guard down out there.
Williamson is checked in for the Pelicans. Collin comes in for Trey Murphy. And timeout called by Willie Green. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Trey Murphy's checked in for Herbert Jones. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Guys, here's what Willie Green was doing in reviewing the plan with his team. Now, he was vocal in the huddle. He told his guys, don't quit on each other. We're still in this game, guys, but I need each one of you to up your energy level. Let's make a run now. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David.
Offensively, McCollum sees the floor well. Not surprised to see him spot the open teammate.
Good on the triple.
All night. He just won't let up.
And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for New Orleans. Here's Alvarado. Had the space there, but it's offline.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
Knocks down the three ball.
He's hit 4 now from behind the arc, 2 in each half, making an impact.
Tipped away, nabbing another steal. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Collin passes to Alvarado. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. Alvarado's got 16 points here in the second half. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Third personal foul. Second team foul.
No good on the free throw.
Jose Alvarado. 2 shots.
And he's good on the second. Utah leading by 11. Williamson right side. The 3 from McCollum. Rebound, Utah.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
And Utah turns it over again. New Orleans has gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. Fires the 3. Utah with the rebound. Kessler's got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. Sexton for 3. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Williamson's got 6 rebounds in the game. Now here's McCollum. There's the 3. Kessler with the rebound. Kessler's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Here's Dub. Three-pointer on the way. Grabs the rebound again. He hauls in his 20th rebound.
Dominating the glass. Heavy incoming from beyond the arc. A key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
Here's Williamson, and he goes big with the dunk right on top of John Collins.
That's just all Zion. Once he gets that close, he's zoned in on capitalizing no matter what.
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam King. Pelicans trail by 12. Here's McCollum, and he gets that one to go off the front iron. McCollum's got 28 points for the game.
And he's capable of turning it up on offense. When McCollum catches fire, this is a guy that can get uber aggressive.
Alvarado passes to McCollum. Back to Alvarado. That's in, coming off the assist from McCollum. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Pelicans.
I like their defense today, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
I think one of the things that also strikes me is their activity, forcing turnovers, coming up with steals. It has really shaped the tenor of this game.
Takes a step back. McCollum, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Your classic combo guard. C.J. McCollum can play off the ball as a shooting guard, but also can run the point at times, a valuable piece for this team.
And so McCollum nails both of them. 32 seconds left here in the fourth quarter, and that's an intentional foul.
4 personal foul. 3rd team foul.
There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And they go to the intentional foul.
5th personal foul. 4th team foul.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker.
2 shots.
And the second of 2 is good. That increases their lead to 6. And timeout called by Willie Green. He has decided it's the right time to talk. And what's their best move at this point?
They're trying to get back in this thing. They need a score.
They need to score, and they need to do it quickly, but it is still possible here.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Wide open, couldn't capitalize. And he commits the intentional foul. It's the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Well, Colin Sexton, I mean, great athleticism.
Another game, another win. Back to work tomorrow.